You're very welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from the entire world. My name is Moses, and you're welcome to the morning show on Prime Media Studios. I have my colleague here with me, Mr. Peter, who's going to be reviewing the news from different news outlets in Nigeria today. Good morning, Mr. Peter.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Fine, as usual.
How's everything? Okay. Hope you didn't. The rain. How was it?
It's the season.
It's the season. All right. All right. Thank you so much. So we just go straight into the news. We have different news every day. So this is on business and on Vanguard. The business is on Vanguard. It said Naira depreciates to 765.13 per dollar in investors and exporters window.
Just last week, we were happy that the Naira
Appreciated, yeah.
Then today now it's depreciating. Seriously, I don't really know how government can see into this and quickly counter it.
I think the president Tinubu says he's going to do something about it. He's working round the clock with the governor of central bank to make sure that Naira appreciates, because when Naira appreciates, things will, lessen a bit. You understand? So we just hope so that they do something about it. Now on Vanguard also said NLC TUC CSOs rise against hike in electricity tariff. That was said last week that electricity is going to be increased by electricity tariff is going to be increased by 40%. It takes effect from July 1st. So, and then TUC is out now. NLC, TUC, CSOs, they are out and they are saying that it is really, really too much, that it should be cut down.
So I'm just minding because we are not yet done with the one of
petrol, yeah,
the removal of subsidy. Now we are going into rise of electricity tariff. Oh,
the most interesting part of this whole situation is the allowance of the masses. Okay, I would say of workers. The minimum wage has not been increased. Hospitals have not been built. No good road and no stable power supply. Yet we are removing subsidy. Yet we are increasing tariff. It is really, really sad. It is very sad for a country like this, giant of Africa, to be suffering from all of this. Do you have an idea where the president is going? Is he going to?
Just my advice to VPC, and I'll call them, or I don't know.
Yeah,
people that provide
yes, electricity. Power.
Let me advise you people. If you increase your tariff, you will get to a stage of like how do I say it? For how much are you buying fuel now?
Fuel now is 520 as of this morning.
If you increase your tariff with the level of that, that you get to a stage of that 520, nobody will buy your light again. Most people want to get their own generator,
yeah,
power their electricity themselves. Because now, presently, if you see, people are converting their generator to
gas. Yeah, I get that.
If you have gotten to that stage, if you increase your tariff, you end up using your light yourself, because most people want to get generator and power their electricity themselves. What they will do, if it's me, I'll roll my wire from my house and bring it to you people.
And the funniest part is we don't even have stable power supply. We don't have stable power supply, yet they are still increasing their tariff. I don't understand. So many persons are even converting to solar. They're buying panels, they're buying inverters, to power. You see inverter, AC, inverter, fridge, everything inverter. You understand? So if you want to,
inverter company that is even going around that you can deposit a part payment, and they'll give you your stuff. Then monthly you'll be paying like
that is
as less as 2,000 something. I think.
Imagine that is so easy. It makes life easy for even the common man. But it is well.
well.
International scene on Channels television says crew on board Titanic submersible dead. Ocean Gate mourns. You know, last week I heard that some people went. All this Titanic wreck now. People will get into submarine and then go there for just it's a tourist attraction for people. So we said we read that 4 tourists, including a 19-year-old boy, went with them and they were not found. They had limited oxygen, so they all died. They found them yesterday. They all died. Billionaires, you understand? Billionaires all died. And the 19-year-old boy, a minor, was with them because he wanted to please his father. And they went on an adventure that they couldn't return. That is really bad. Ocean Gate mourns and the whole world mourns because that is really. But come to think of it, people have mind.
It's not as if they have money.
And they have money. Because how would you want to waste such an amount for just to see some, the Titanic wreck?
We are calling it waste. It's not.
Anyway, for tourists, it's not waste. It's not a waste actually.
But from them going to see that, they have experience.
Yeah.
Seen it. They can write about it. They can talk about it.
Yeah, of course, yes, of course. Okay, of course, yes. It's not a waste to tourists. Okay. So, that's it. Okay, so still on Channels, it says Sanwo-Olu rewards last suspect graduating student with million naira.
Wow.
No, you will clap, but let me tell you something. It is not about pledging. It's about renewing. See, it's about fulfilling your pledge.
You'll fulfill it now. If you pledge it, you have to fulfill it because it's a public figure.
It's a public figure. Do you know how many people have called out Governor Sanwo-Olu that he didn't fulfill his promises? The Uber guy that the what would I call it, the harassed during the EndSARS that was just even going on his own, and he was remanded in prison for some months, got out, and he promised the guy 5 million naira. Till date, he has not settled the guy. He has not settled the guy. You understand? So it's not about pledging. It's not about promising. It's not about announcing on TV for the gram. It's about fulfilling your promise.
That's good. That's good.
That's good. Sanwo-Olu. It's good. Okay, so yesterday, I think 2 days back, we're hearing that there's going to be 114% increment for politicians, stroke the lawmakers on their salaries. 114%. That means not even 100% to above 100%. If you are receiving 2 million before, you'll now be receiving 4-point-something million. 4-point-something million. And the masses are crying. Tinubu hasn't approved salary. So they came out because they saw that people have been, talking online and all of those stuff. So they came out and said, Tinubu hasn't approved salary review for politicians and others. But that is actually not true. How would you do 114%? Come on. We don't have money. Our debt rate now is over 80 trillion naira. 80 trillion. Where do we get our money from?
It's well.
We need to start talking. If not, these people will just. It's not even better they sell this country and give us our change.
Even if it's 2 million naira that I collect, even if it's 2 million naira,
you'll be okay with that.
I'll just collect
it. Let us go. I'm not okay with 2 million naira. 2 million naira cannot then sell the country.
Even if it's 2 million naira, let them just give me. I'm okay. I will just look for a way.
Where to flee the country, right?
I will just look for a way.
It is well, like you have said.
It's better than giving you nothing.
It is well, my brother. It is well. Okay, moving on to Punch. We're on Punch. Labour stroke discourse on coalition cost over electricity tariff hike. I think we've talked about that we talked about that on Vanguard. So we don't need to talk about it again. It is well. That is what we'll say. Still on Punch. Say terrorists planning attacks on religious fund centers. DSS warns. Terrorists planning an attack on religious and fund centers.
Let's be vigilant.
Let's be vigilant.
Whenever things like it comes out from DSS, it's let's say let's say 80% true.
And Salah is around the corner. Salah is around the corner. Everybody will be going out for fun and all of those stuff. Let's be security conscious. Please say when you see.
Yes.
Say when you see.
Whenever you see that you know it's not proper, you quickly call the police or whoever you know.
Their phone numbers to reach, their security measures to take. Please be safe out there. Do not take it for granted, because it's not actually going to be funny. We pray that bad things do not happen to us, but you need to be security conscious. Thank you. So that's on Punch. We still have one Punch. It says, erosion destroys buildings, displaces occupants in Anambra State. Erosion. Recall that NEMA has warned us that there's going to be flood, like there's going to be heavy downpour. Please be careful. Do not walk on slippery roads. Do not, go out when it's raining. Please be very, very careful, especially when you know that your roads are slippery and it could get washed, like the erosion can take over. Please be very careful.
And also, if you live close to a tunnel, right? Call it tunnel.
Yeah,
where the channel water
drainage.
Yes, drainage. Give way, or just struggle hard and clear your surroundings so water can pass through. If not, the drain has not even started. I'm telling you,
it has not started. It's just starting. So let's be very careful. Stock up your home so that you don't have to worry yourself about food and all of those stuff. Okay, this is the news. NEMA, NIMET, and NISHA to Nigerians expect heavy rains and floods soon. Expect heavy. We have started experiencing it, so we should be very careful, like we have said, because I think that is what we're closing with. We should be very, very careful. Do not go walk on drainages that it is not well built. Do not even walk on roads that have ability to that erosion stuff. Be very careful, please. We cannot record another death. And so with this, we are closing the newspaper review morning show on Prime Media Studios. Join us in the next hour for updates and trending videos on Prime Media Studios. My name is Moses and this is Mr. Peter. Both of us are saying goodbye and have a wonderful day.
Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.